This path is definitely designed for horses, not bikes. It's okay. We'll make it, we'll make it. Never been so pleased to see a road. Then around the world, leg 3, Mumbai to Kathmandu. So I've not had much of a chance to chat for the last week. I've been on the road since Goa, since the new year, but everywhere I've been, it's been getting busier and busier. And today is the first time that I've been somewhere quiet and abandoned. And it is Wellington Island, which is a bizarre British port, colonial era port built off the edge of Kochi. It's full of old port buildings. It's very, very quiet. The last 7 days cycling has been absolutely crazy. The closest I got to Kerala, the busier and busier the roads got, and the more and more people there were, to the point where there was just absolutely no moment of the day or night, where I was by myself. It got a bit weird. I had a couple of lucky nights camping. One was this amazing fortress by the coast, and I slept almost just back from the beach underneath the walls of the fortress, which is incredible. And I also slept in an abandoned building. But the third night I got a bit too embarrassed because I tried to sleep in someone's hedge, and about 20 kids were looking at me and found me. So in the end I moved to a petrol station where a bunch of kids invited me to play football, and then I finally had some quiet and a plug socket and a place to camp. But after a day's rest, I'm getting away from the flatness. I've been doing 140 kilometre days because it's so flat. And now I'm heading into the hills, up into the tea stations of Munnar. What I call slightly quieter roads for once. Much better. Beginning the climb into the tea hills. Here is it rubber trees with the little buckets, half coconuts, and it's so quiet. I've seen 3 cars on this road so far. Quietest place in India I've ever been. It's so nice to get away from the coast. The mountains. Look at all of these. They're pineapples. Forest. getting more beautiful. Everyone's been warning me it's going to get colder and colder up here in the mountains, saying it's getting -1, -3. It's a little nippy, but as you can see, it's 6 AM, 6:30 AM and I'm still in a shirt. It's about 11 degrees. I think this is what Indians call cold, but not for Brits. Tea plantations. And I'm still going up. Okay, it's getting a bit chilly now. Hello.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing?
Which country you coming?
From England.
England.
England, yeah. I reached the peak at the Munnar hill station, 1900 meters, and then Camute's taken me down a track which shows on the map. It's descending very, very quickly to 900 meters by the river. But it turns out that, actually I should have zoomed in, there's no track here at all. It's literally just this path, which you do pretty well on a mountain bike. It would be pretty tough, but with my beast, it's a real struggle. I also fell off for the second time by hitting a stick, and all the force of me going downhill is moving my handlebars, so I'm gonna get some sugar, tighten up the handlebars, and just walk my way down here basically for the rest of the afternoon. It is beautiful and adventurous, but yeah, it would be nice to have some form of road. I made the first 500 meter drop, and luckily the path has widened a little bit, just enough for me to hopefully ride down it rather than just skid down it. I wonder what the villagers down there are going to think when I get there. Pretty fucking amazing though. Look at that. Typical India mist as well. Absolutely beautiful. I should have had lunch at the top there though, but I really don't like tourist places to the point where I just dived off the side of a mountain rather than thought about eating peanut butter sandwich for the second meal of the day then, by the looks of it. But first, let's see if I can get another 500 meters down to that village. So quiet as well, no one about. This path is definitely designed for horses, not humans. I mean, not bikes. It's okay. We'll make it, we'll make it. I'm absolutely despairing. The road's just become totally, the path's just become totally unpassable. I'm just basically hanging onto my bike. I stacked it about 3 or 4 times, bleeding in several places. But there's no going back now. So I'm just fucking grinning and bearing it. I just want to see that road, man. I'd almost had it, but I've made it to the most amazing waterfall. There's 2 hikers that told me about it, and it's just perfect for my feet. Oh mate, I managed to wash out my wounds as well. And apparently only 10 minutes to a road. Thank God for that. Going downhill has just completely jumbled my my bar bag, and it's actually bent my handlebars around this way. I also took a chunk out in a little fall. Otherwise, fingers crossed, it's still just hanging on in there. I'm gonna have to do a little service, I think, when I finally reach the bottom. Never been so pleased to see a road. Got really emotional seeing tarmac again. It's been a full 3 hours descending from lunch. At times I thought, what the fuck am I doing? In fact, most of the time. But I made it. And now it's roads all the way to Bangalore.